Hey yo y'all, welcome to AEW Collision Beach Break, Chicago, Illinois 5, May 17th, 2025, Watchalong and live reactions. I'm your host, Advy Devin. Gotta sort that title out sometime. Just copy and paste. How we doing, everybody? How's your weekends doing? Hope your Saturdays have been kind. Hey, Riget, how goes it? Yes, I see we got a little star. We got Spiteful Rhea. Mercy was in here a little bit earlier before the stream, I imagine. He just got pulled away a little bit. Okay, it's about the new Double or Nothing match. Which one? Are we talking about the stretcher match? Because yes. That's gonna be fun. Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in a stretcher match. I do believe it's AEW's first stretcher match. I might be mistaken. Hey, there's Mercy. Just made some lunch. Bet that's... Oh, yes, that's right. The show starts at noon for you. Hey, Spiteful Ray is my sister. I should have her. Lips table upon entry. Love this. Great energy to start off with. No, but that's typically our Saturday night vibes. Let loose a little. Enjoy the graps. So it's going to be a hefty show of it, as it usually is with Collision. It's usually the more wrestling-heavy show. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple of segments squeezed in here. Agreed. Collision's looking good, even if it is a little light on women's wrestling. But yeah. I know, I poke fun, but I do stand by Rhea on that. We were doing so well. We were doing so well, and now we're back to one women's match card. Minimum of 2. I don't care what you got to do to meet that quota, meet it. But enough of the tangent. Yes, we only got one women's match on the card as of right now, Anna Jay versus Megan Bayne. So yeah, there's that. But aside from that, we still do have ourselves a Chicago street fight. Got ourselves this No One Contenders match. It's possible, but it's taped, so I'm not too hopeful. Yo, Fletcher versus AR Fox. Now that's gonna be hot. I mean, that is a great point, Rhea. It's a 30-day window. People should be having in-ring action more frequently than that. One thing I saw in response to TK's stretcher announcement is a lot of comments asking why Double or Nothing is available to buy on Triller yet. Oh, I don't know. I think it's just something hasn't gone through yet. It'll be there. That's interesting that it isn't, but yeah, I'm not too concerned about it because I usually don't buy it until like the day of, anyways. Because Trauma from Bleacher Report had me get charged for it 3 times because it didn't count me as having purchased it the first time I purchased the show a few weeks out, so I had to buy it again on the same profile. Yes, and it double charged me for that. So I was that was before I was using a VPN, so I paid the full US price as well. Hey, Wyatt, what's up, fam? That goes. Apparently, there's someone who attributed. Yes, Steve McMichael. Mongo was his nickname. Football player turned pro wrestler. Had a run in WCW. I personally was not familiar with him before his passing, but the amount of respect that's gone out to him shows me that he was indeed a great and respected man. So I'm curious, not even curious, but well, yeah, I guess curious to see how they pay tribute to him tonight. Not much, y'all. You know the drill. We're about to get into the show, which means Mongo was a big deal at the time. Yeah, because I imagine the crossover was like that really stuck out to people. All right, I'm gonna pause the music, getting ready to get the show started, y'all. Speaking of VPN, that's what we use to watch the show, so we can get commercial-free experience. If you can't watch along to the show on your own, do join the Discord. We sidecast it there, so you can have said commercial-free experience as well over there. But yeah, we'll experience a bit of a brief buffering if all goes according to plans. It should be brief, so just wait it out, and once we let you know, you should be good to go. Oh, It's delayed on Triller. Okay. So never mind. We're not doing that, y'all. They delayed the show on Triller. So I guess we are not going to be having a commercial-free experience. Thank goodness it didn't detect my VPN, because otherwise YouTube TV would not have let that go. Anyways, we're in now. Saturday. For some reason, it got delayed. Yeah, I didn't... Because it definitely was about to start, like, just a moment ago. At the time, at the very least, when I hopped into go position about a half hour ago. But nonetheless, we're here now. We're doing the show. We're going to have some American commercials. Do apologize about that. If anybody can't watch along to the show on their own end, of course, like I said, just join the Discord. We sidecast over there. I understand it might not be the most ideal setup, but it is the best way to keep up with the show. Ooh. Mega Bayne opening. Ooh. Damn. What a presence. The subtle changes to the wardrobe, it made all the difference for Penelope. Because she hasn't, like, fully adapted the Megan Bayne aesthetic yet, but the modification to her own helps match that a little bit more. I have to sit through. Ray's just a hater. Agreed. Ooh, this new gear? Is it new? No, I think this is the gear she wore at Dynasty, isn't it? I'm not certain. You carrying in Scarlet? Kind of. Love. Speaking of gear, love Anna's. Now, something in the Dark Order when I see Anna J. I hear you, especially because she still has the vibe to her music. Personally, I want it to come back around. I'm just not gonna let it go. Ever since the tribute show, I feel like the Dark Order is like permanently etched into the foundation of AEW and should always have like a presence of some sort. And they really did kind of just strip down to the most bare of ranks with everybody kind of going off their own direction. I want to see Anna J come back around to them. I want to see everybody kind of come back around. But Stu's off doing his own thing. Alan Angels is off doing his own thing.
Against Anna J. And immediately going to the power here, Nigel. Picking up Anna J. Hoisting her all the way back to the turnbuckles. Yeah, Jay, no slouch in the power.
You saw me, you saw that. With Harley? No. I was paying attention to the replay, actually. Oh, absolutely.
Picking up the victory that night and perhaps arguably taking one closer step to the AEW Women's Championship. Yeah, and Nigel, there's something else we need to talk about, and that is, and you know by now,
these two are something else. They're unhinged.
Our thoughts go out to the greatest wrestling announcer ever. He's my mentor. He taught me so much in the 80s about confidence, about how to call a match.
Nice. Very smooth with that kick, but sure enough, Penelope already getting involved. Bro loves the word telecast.
Oh, wow. Harley was up on the other end, and you see Penelope Ford and Anna J. Well, Penelope and Anna have had a bloody rivalry as well. Long history between these two stars, certainly. Dare I say, far from over. You've got to give Ford the advantage. Teaming and aligning herself with the Megasus. At the same time, Tony, as we saw
Into the barricade.
in that Harley Cameron not afraid to get in a fight. Absolutely not.
There it is. Collision going to be on Thursday again. Thursday on TBS at that.
Going to emphasize that fact. With the poise and the presence. The right kiss from the Megasis. Has been absolutely
Just so, just kind of like basking in the moment is Megan. The thing is, I feel like Megan Bayne should be tearing her apart right now.
Division, he has 68 wins. First time though she's ever faced the Megasis. You got to approach any match against a lady who is that tall, that big, that strong, a little bit differently than you. I would think your other 68 wins. It's very hard to have a strategy against the
Nice.
of Megan Bayne.
I was just thinking, I'm like, she should like turn that into a slam or something. Bear hugs are great and all, but so many things you can do out of that. This way, AEW should just be on Thursday. Yes and no there. Because the thing is, once the playoffs are over, this won't be necessary. And some people have echoed their appreciation for it being on Saturday. Mainly because it means less of a gap until the next AEW show. Because you do it Wednesday and Thursday, now all of a sudden you're sitting here for 5 days waiting for another AEW program.
Return fire this time. Oh, I'm not so sure a striking battle against Megan Bayne is the right thing to do.
Exactly what Tony says. Because she's getting into a striking competition with a very much larger woman. That one chop made it very clear she's got more striking power. Do you like Alan John? Yeah, you're right. We do have to change it. I didn't even think about the intro. There's the issue of talent burnout because of ROH. Yeah. There is that, which they'll probably get moved to Fridays, but it's still good. Like, gonna have to front load your shows a little bit more to record for ROH. Hey there, Eric. We're starting off with Anna Jay versus Megan Bayne. And I think Anna's just starting to make a comeback. I remember they came out with a different intro theme for a little bit, and people weren't happy with it. They brought back Elton. I'm not sure what that song was called, but I think they might just go back to that if that were the case.
Blockbuster from the turnbuckle pants, and now pick up. Oh my gosh.
Nice with the Falcon Arrow. Already know I was waiting for. Oh, that's rough. Maybe someone's. Saturday night cover into Thursday night. Thursday night. Thursday night. That's fun.
This is our opening bout here tonight. A night of action ahead of us. I'd like to get a couple of words in when I can as well, Tony, but right now, all the speaking is being done by Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne.
Oh, is she going to get it? Nice counter into the DDT. Round her. Max, HBO Max, man, pick a lane, agreed. They changed it, like, hardcore to Max. I think it was, like, last year. And they're like, okay, this was a bad idea. And they're changing it back. It's like, come on, y'all. If you're going to make that decision, commit.
Forearm underneath the jaw, across the carotid artery. Trying to take the blood from the brain of Bayne.
They realized that they threw away the HBO namesake, the name that everybody knows. Oh. Oh, all right. Harley is mouthing off. It's HBO Max. When it released the streaming service, I believe it was known as HBO Max initially, but they just decided to abbreviate it to Max. And a lot of people were like, "Why are you doing that?" Everybody knows the term HBO more than they know the term Max. Ooh. No, is she gonna get her? Is she gonna get her? Okay. I can see that take, Eric. I can understand that. I don't know if he does listen to the fans too much, though. If he did, I feel like Moxley would have dropped the title a while ago.
controlling a more powerful opponent, but
Just going for the Queen Slayer.
Of Megan Bayne, just standing up out of this Queen Slayer. Fans clapping, chanting for Anna Jay here, but upper back turnbuckle. And now in a very, very tough spot here. All the way up.
What's the plan here?
What is this?
Ooh, that hurt.
Dropped her on her hips.
I was going to say, yeah.
She's trying for a
Did not fully rotate her for the bomb. She's...
incredible strength.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
No, and then it's...
Positioning. That's the set.
Damn.
And the cover.
Told her bow down.
2, 3.
And done. On her butt. Full on. I hate that that's kind of fitting given the whole thing that Harley and Anna have been doing lately.
Did absolutely everything she
But it was just a case of under rotating for the power bomb.
ultimately, the fate of Anna Jay would be decided by the Megasis, who once again makes another member of the women's division bow down.
So unfortunately, Harley neutralizing Penelope was not enough.
We honor the career of one of the greats, Mongo McMichael. In tag team action, the Sons of Texas take on Crew. Winner goes on to Double or Nothing, divide for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Blake Christian goes up against the incredible Speedball Mike Bailey.
That's going to be so good.
Anything goes. Tonight's going to be wild as Big Bill and Bryan Keith take on the Gates of Agony. Bandido, Brody and Tomohiro Ishii will take on RPG by
Ishii.
Fletcher of the Don Callis family. Powerhouse Hobbs, Wheeler Yuta will collide one-on-one in our main event. But coming
Yep.
up next,
Looked like they were setting that up to be the main.
with Nigel,
Ooh.
if there's something you want to say, go right ahead.
Right, now just like on Wednesday night, I'm going to treat this as short as I possibly can. Okay? I've had some time to think about things. Everybody saw what happened. Things got a little bit out of hand. They challenged me to a match.
That match is good. Oh.
Ultimately, I've had an epiphany. I've realised that if I don't get in the ring with FTR, this is never going to end. So fellas, double or nothing. You've got your match. Daniel Garcia,
Oh.
you better be ready for a fight. We're going to be in deep water, and I ain't about to drown.
All right, my friend, it'll be coming up in a week and a
Yo.
day.
That's fun. I'm here for that.
What an event.
I was scared they were going to make it a 6-man tag involving Stokely to make it a little more gimmicky. Glad that is not the case. From the seams of it, Eric, I think they're just sitting her out until the end of her contract, but I honestly couldn't be too confident in that being the case. Until we see her pop up in WWE, I'm not entirely sold that this is her formally leaving and jumping ship. Maybe that was a plan, but I feel like things may have changed. I'm thinking back to Jay White in 2023, where it was like all but set he was going to WWE, and then they were apparently doing a hiring freeze, and he was like, all right, well then AEW it is, and debuted the Dynamite after WrestleMania in like very abrupt fashion, mind you.
Ring of Honor TV champion to a man now
Agreed. I can't stress enough how much I'm happy he's keeping the pink aesthetic. I thought it was just for the tournament he was going to go back to the red and white. Nope, this is a good look.
is as devastating an opponent as anyone in the game today.
And what a 2024 that Kyle Fletcher had. Of course, he won the Continental Classic Blue League with 15 or 12 points.
I don't think he's wearing long, boys. I think he's just staying to the trunks.
Joined us here.
I think this is just entrance gear.
Better believe it. Now, let's go back to the ring. You're talking to y'all.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind him going back to the long, boys.
I don't think there's any question, Nigel and Don Callis
Good Garza Jr.
has been sensational, but here is a young man who has caught the imagination of many fans around the world. A.R. Fox has been not only dynamic, he has been absolutely incredible.
Certainly this young man has continued to pledge forward, a long-time veteran of professional wrestling. Last night, Jr. is in 8-man action against the Don Callis family. Didn't get the result he wanted, but tonight, another opportunity, Don.
Few do get the result they want when they wrestle the Don Callis family, and I can't imagine he's going to fare much
Here we are.
when he has 100% of the
Oh, you already know, Mercy.
star. And we're gonna,
Shouldn't have took your eyes off the ball, bro.
it only took a second. I mean, Ed,
Agreed, Larry. That's why I was like, when Rhea said that, I'm like, honestly, I know that's not the case, but it would be cool if it was.
off his jacket, turned around and boom.
I think more wrestlers could stand to like have
Have you been around this business?
different ring gear, and I don't mean color palettes or like design palettes. I mean like full, like again, bringing this guy up, but it was his show at one point. CM Punk had like 4 different ring tire templates in his time at AEW. You had the shorts, the long boys, the trunks.
A bare glance away.
Because 3.
Fletcher.
Oh, that's such amazing. Agreed.
Fletcher not only has
Sean Spears was doing it for a while, changing back and forth between trunks and long boys before he settled back on the trunks. I think no. Yeah.
present for a lot of those big workouts.
Yeah, on the trunks.
I like to encourage.
So smooth. AR Fox slipping through the ropes like that.
I feel like I've been a very good influence.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely so.
AR Fox here. Looking for
Yeah.
some more creative offense that he's known for.
Uh-oh, picked up by
Back to the shaving head promo. He made it very clear.
behind. Back
Wants there to be no
now. Fox may be able to use these.
association between him and I was gonna say Fletcher. Between him and Ospreay.
Level athletically, but look, the first move he gets in on Kyle, what does he do, Nigel? He looks at the rubes in the crowd. Big mistake.
There's something to be said for that, certainly as AR Fox. Now, though, listening to Don Callis and back into action. But wait a second, what is this?
This
I'm
is
gonna
wasted
pull-
movement, in my opinion.
Ooh.
And down, springing off the ties. And
Eye into the Bulldog. Nice.
look at him. Tell me I'm okay. Love me. This is pathetic. If you come to
Cazador off the middle rope. This is insane.
you have a big problem, Shivani.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
But Kyle Fletcher's in the ring.
Ooh.
Picks him up in midair. Water.
With ease.
Bro's really feeling himself.
Amazing strength
He was in just incredible shape.
and an attitude only born from being with Don Callis. Fans, this match continues on TNT. Ooh, and streaming on Max. Stay with us. Kyle Fletcher and AR Fox.
There it is. These things. Such a quick snap to that scoop. To that scoop slam. Initially, I thought the trios match was going to be the main. Worked hard. Yes. I worked hard on it. Felt. To think that this, it wasn't that long ago when he shaved his head, but now when you look back at him with hair, such a different person. It's like you're walking me in the rain. The commercial. Like I say, not wrong, Grant. Definitely not you. Feel like Cornball was a very good. Agreed, Cam. It was such a stark change, alongside it being like a character moment, that it was defining as a new chapter for him. You know, so you really can just think of it like a hard line between the Kyle Fletcher of old and the current iteration. You take care, Mercy. All right, brother. You have a good one. Yes. Oh, yes. I hope her health. I hope. Yeah, she starts to feel better soon. What's up, y'all? Playing CFB. Neat. How you doing, JJ? Veteran and Hater definitely look different when it comes to their hairstyle. Yes, Hater is another example. Somebody who like changed their look. Nice. So slick.
What did I just watch, Nigel? Right adaptability and innovation. Oh, but are you watching there? A boot in the face.
Again, the leaping ability is incredible.
Iconoclasm running through.
Nice. Such a smooth, like, transition from move to move.
Mere seconds away from what has to be considered an upset. Certainly would not look good on
Oh, surely.
his record.
Don, you don't seem to be concerned at all, but
Really, C2 semifinalists? Where's AR Fox? Has kind of really been coasting the mid card.
am I going to panic because at the 10-minute mark, this incredible athlete's got some momentum shifting on Kyle here? I'm not panicking yet.
Don's got faith in the protostar, I'm sure.
Correct. He's a very bitter guy as well, trying for a package pile driver here, maybe. And, nope, Kyle Fletcher dumped him off.
Got him with a half and half.
Just snapped that one off. Did Kyle Fletcher, but you can see the effects of what has happened to him so far in this match.
Right? It's just like
From Chicago,
single frame standing, next frame, contact with the mat.
Kyle Fletcher very deliberately now trying to go back to the attack. He wants his opponent to get up here.
Sure he does. Wants to inflict more punishment. He loves it.
Body drop to the top, leg trip.
Oh, he's about to hit this.
This.
There he goes. Oh, wow.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Almost a shot.
What do you mean, come on now?
Looking to follow up again.
After a shadow stop, AR Fox up top.
And then Tope Conhiro.
Flying through the air.
AR Fox has some of the most innovative offense, and that's saying something because he was innovating offense 20 years ago.
Breaks him apart from all the other high flyers.
So the way he stays creative is just mind-blowing to me.
Glide through the air.
Glide. Hope you're happy with yourself, Shivani.
Seamlessly taking flight and landing perfectly. But look now, AR Fox a little slow to the top rope. Is this giving Fletcher too much time?
Fox up on top, perched on that top turnbuckle pad.
We'll avoid it.
That Fletcher back up, scoops up. Fox,
Big ol' Michinoku driver.
1, 2, go. Fox continues.
So smooth.
Kyle Fletcher looking at Bryce Remsburg. He can't believe that the match did not end there.
Fletcher looking for that sacred chord.
Have you ever seen a Michinoku driver like this?
What's this? First of all, lying in wait.
Yeah, he
Waiting
dunked
for
him.
1 second to moving. And the perfect execution.
Look at that.
All the way across the shoulders, the hook of the leg. Can't get much closer to 3.
Great job by AR Fox to be able to kick out of that, by the way. Give the man some credit.
Absolutely.
He's got a little goose egg on the side of his head.
All the women in Chicago saying what they'd love to do tonight, Don.
That hurt.
Here's a pickup.
Nope. Counter to the brainbuster. Oh, he was stuck in place.
Gets a kick in the face. Inzaguri and hits the knee.
Falling to the ropes. Caught him with the calf kick on the ropes.
Yes, he did. And now Fletcher again.
That's great. Oh, my God. I love this.
This has got to be it.
So good.
Pick up.
Sheer drop. Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3.
This is so fantastic.
Yeah, he put him down. Did y'all see a little least on that Fletcher pouch? No, I did not. That's rough. Oh, the trios match is next. All right.
How about that? Against members of the Don Callis family as we continue on Collision.
Yeah, he dropped him. Damn. Librarians. Neat. Alrighty, y'all, please do leave a thumbs up if you could be so kind. Quickest, easiest, most free way to support the channel. And if you're new here, do subscribe. These are the vibes. We are live for AEW Dynamite Collision as well as old AEW shows. We do Ring of Honor as well. And Fletcher and Fox always deliver. Remember the librarians. Really not familiar with it. Agreed, Cam. I don't know how many times they've wrestled together, but I do know that, respectively, they always deliver. So when I saw the match on paper, I knew it was going to hit. Oh, you're referring... Damn, that was a good joke, too. Great tie-in. But yeah, the retros. Yeah, Leva Bates is missed. Peter Avalon as a librarian, not so much. Peter Avalon as a wingman. Now that's my Peter Avalon. Pretty Peter Avalon. Oh, we gotta be dysfunction, right? Like it's been, I mean, it's only been about 12 of the 14 months he was allotted, but I can see him making that recovery. We've seen even quicker recoveries than that. And with, the rumors and stuff that have floated around, I think that it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I see a lot of people speculating he's going to return during Anarchy in the Arena. That'd be awesome. By the way, welcome in. How it goes? Why did that look like the Pokemon Fire Emblem? That was weird. Oh well, you can only get so creative with that. See, these commercials are so distracting. I'm so serious when I say that this was one of the main reasons I wanted to get a VPN and do the whole thing, is because the commercials can distract me from my train of thought so fast. Oh, Bryan Danielson. I haven't seen that, but that sounds like a lot of fun. No, Bryan lives in Washington State. Aberdeen. Oh, new Roppongi Vice theme? Oh, I should unmute now. There's the audio back to sync.
Well, needless to say, as we approach this trios match, good to have you back with us on Collision. We are excited like a steamroller heading
Yo.
to Double or Nothing a week from Sunday.
Rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. Hey there, Christopher. How goes?
Once again, we will be joined by
Wow, throwing shots. Kind of cool, man.
ringside. We are seeing here the strength
I just saw that.
of the Don Callis family. The addition of RPG Vice, Rocky Romero, Brent Beretta. So Archer as well, bolstering the ranks. Yes, indeed. I think prepare yourself for the dulcet tones once again.
Here he comes. Brody King and a ski mask. Ooh. There. Live Sarge. Be harder.
An intimidating opponent for anyone. He's got more people joining him now.
How does this thing go? Because it's a Brody effing King.
Anytime the Stone Pitbull's here, there is going to be a butt kicking.
And here he comes. The strong openweight champion.
Brody King, one half of the Hounds of Hell. The Stone Pitbull off the leash as well.
Oh, you know what? The way he could theoretically join the Hounds of Hell. Got two champions and a Brody King. Got their work cut out for them, Don Callis family.
Bandido, as you heard from Marketing, is the Ring of Honor World Champion. You see Ishii with the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Championship belt that he now has in his possession. And this is going to be a very unique trios team of Brody, Bandido, and Ishii.
They don't have the experience and arguably the cohesion.
So I know Rocky turned on Ishii in the conglomeration to join Don Callis family and reform Roppongi Vice, or I guess RPG Vice.
Every week out here, I think Brody King is a future member of the Don Callis family. I think he's fantastic. I think
Do
he's
you?
a big man, but Lance Archer is the best big
Ooh,
man
Brody
in my
King versus
opinion
Archer.
in All Elite Wrestling. He'll prove it here tonight.
Hard to argue against him, certainly.
1 second. There's the belt.
Zazuka, the man who turned on Tomohiro Ishii not too long ago. Oh, wow.
Here's the great thing.
Oh, we had that. That's right. Back on the April 2nd Dynamite, they had a match. But that being said, run it back. Like best of 7 series, please.
Big Sarge. Oh, here's a face-off I'd like to see.
And the fans would as well. Two of the biggest and baddest in all of AEW are going to look it up here in just a few minutes.
Ready? Yep. They know what we want.
Archer came out here screaming, everybody dies.
Rhea, no. No. You all do not have to do that. Can I delete that? That would probably mess things up.
How about that? Blocked by Lance Archer. Down goes Archer with a big boot. And here goes Brody.
Oh my God.
Tope Suicida. And now RPG Vice goes down as well. And it's a great time to ask you, Bryce, you like
Yes, you literally decide on what the go check is. I did not sign this off.
activity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Grab yours now at iDrink.
Missed a lot of that.
Promo code AEW15 for 15% off your order.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh!
Got him with the psycho knee.
Trent, now Rocky's back.
Saving Archer.
He does Rocky. Ishii on the outside. As a matter of fact, all 6 men are outside now.
Chaos all over the place.
And this match continues on TNT.
Yes, I'm off in an indication. True. Not so much what I meant when I said that.
We all for a lot.
Okay, who do you think will eventually dethrone Bandido? I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody in the Don Callis family. Now, who does that end up being? I'm not sure entirely, but I can see them making it be Josh Alexander. why it stopped us. Honestly, no, you're so right, Ray. Moving up from the world TV title to the world title period, that's not a bad. Refuse to acknowledge no take backs. How dare. Man, you're just making me want some Ghirardelli chocolate now. Another reason why I didn't like watching these commercials. Oh man, heaven forbid I watch a commercial loaded dynamite on an empty stomach. The first food commercial will have me just sitting here being like, I should order some food right now. The way wait, why do you need never mind, I don't need to indulge in this commercial's logic. Here Wendy's that happened on Wednesday. The streaks and immediately DoorDashed. Yes, that's right, it was Wendy's. I remember you did that. Write it down. Ooh, and the double knee. Nice. Damn. Ishii is being made into a target real fast. That was a great combo. Yo. Almost didn't need to see it. I'm gonna have to see him speedball with that TNT. Ooh, that'd be a lot of fun. Julia hasn't been seen in a little bit now that I think about it. I think since right after Dynasty, actually. Big old pop up into the cutter. Tag out to Brody King. Oop. Bro's gonna maul him. Yeah. Oh. Ishii needs to get his lick back. No updates as far as I've heard, Eric. 1, 2, 3, Dunzo. After that cannonball. Yeah, Brody, you need to reconsider. Maybe find something else to win matches with. Okay. So we might be getting this after all. Ooh, I'd love that, Cam. That'd be a big elevation for him, too. Let's go! After what happened with RPG Vice. Those pants. Hell yeah. Want to hit the pose. Oh no, they're gonna go. Okay, it's still sub. Not from Turbo, but we got something from Truth. Yo, epic Wyatt. Okay. Okay. Hey, Justin, how goes? Not wrong. Oh, I need to unmute. We're all good on the audio. But yes, how goes, Justin? Hope your Saturday's been good to you thus far. Here it comes. Ooh, with the robe. Yo. The clean gear.
Coming to the ring for this next matchup. We have seen some incredible action thus far. And this
There you go, see.
will add to it. Two of the great high flyers in all of AEW right now. Blake Christian. And then, of course, we'll hear and see in just a minute Speedball Mike Bailey.
Both of these men having their problem with the pride of pro wrestling, Anthony Bowens. Certainly had his own words himself.
Speedball's theme is fun. It's not Brass Monkey, but it is still so fun. Just gotta check something before I say something. To see Athena yes, that gear is so. Why is everybody's gear on point tonight?
He has impressed since his debut. Scintillating offense. Fast kicking a fourth dan. Black belt in Taekwondo.
See Athena defending against.
Kicking ability. Great offense. Was this past week on Dynamite that he got involved?
Oh, Eric, I think that'd be perfect considering it's now going to be all in weekend.
Coming close to
But yeah, who else is doing round kicks with the face? It's not there. It's not. Yeah,
from John Moxley.
Bailey's a lot of fun.
After the match, they had everyone talking, Tony.
Yeah, there was
He,
a challenge that's been
he's so unique.
Anarchy in the arena match coming up next Sunday at Double or
You
Nothing.
can't just say they're another flippy dude.
We've yet to hear a response
That's the bell.
from the Death Riders, of course, and the world champion John Moxley. But right now, Speedball Mike Bailey, I think for any, oh brother, arrogance just
Took a shot though, and look out.
Nice. Immediate with the collision course on collision.
And a 2 count. Lightning quick to say the least.
We're going to see Speedball versus Okada. Yeah, I think that gets confirmed by Wednesday.
Oh, and again.
And there, it's how he got his name, no doubt. Speed, rapid fire kicks.
Big smile on the face of the Kevin Quire. Oh, wow. Boot to the face. We talked about it before. The bare feet of Speedball Mike Bailey. She likes to. Oh,
Yo, that hurt.
Oh,
And a 2 count.
says that the bare feet enable him to get more of a visceral sense of the mat and the ropes as well. Felt the ropes and the turnbuckle there as Christian lying in wait.
Like Christian, his team comes in. Speedball moves out of the way to the center of the ring.
Nice.
What an incredible series of events that was.
I love that pop up into the drop kick in the like upper back there.
With a kick, there goes
Tony.
Let's hope it.
flying through.
The innovative offense.
I call that a low pay. The
Next to
turnbuckle
nut.
And the bottom rope. Christian looking to follow up.
Blake Christian.
That hurt.
Very awkward landing to the side of the rib cage.
Ooh, that was some damage done for sure. The Lope through the turnbuckles.
Pinpoint precision. And we won't see it, but that double stomp with the added rotation really knocking the wind out of Bailey, who's struggling to breathe, Tony.
Absolutely, and Blake Christian now taking full advantage of this. The fans, he hears many of them chanting Speedball's name. Certainly that this young Montreal native, as you mentioned, 4th degree Taekwondo.
Oh, wow.
belt,
Whole crowd behind them in an instant.
his martial arts ability, and melded into quite a wrestling career.
Got really loud there for the moment.
Ripcord,
Whoa, wait a second.
Everybody ringing out the matrix dodges as of late, and I love it.
great moves and counter moves.
As with the overhead kick. Creating some
Bushido
distance.
Fighting spirit running through the veins of both men, enduring some punishment but keeping on going.
Up on top.
Oh!
Yes, right to the thrust kick, but no cover. And you were calling for it, Nigel.
Well, sometimes the damage that those earlier kicks have done. Bailey unable to follow up with the cover, and you can see, look at him grabbing at his ribs from the double stomp. I would not expect him to not be suffering.
Wow, just walking
Nice.
Blake Christian, who comes into this with a 7-match winning streak in Ring of Honor.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way he's had 7 matches since his Kenny Omega match like 3 weeks ago.
Wrestlers over the last couple of months. Speedball to bring it. And Blake Christian.
Ah, dick move, bro.
Don't bounce.
Danielson, the crane kick lands. Hope that foot's okay.
Speedball ahead of steam. Blake Christian there to meet.
Nice. It's just hold on. He landed on his feet to kind of just catch his line of sight. Gets hit with the triangle drop kick, the triangle moonsault rather.
Well, we are seeing exactly what we anticipated between these two young men.
Risk-taking offense on the part of Speedball Mike Bailey. Wait a second.
Yeah, Lee Johnson over. Shotty Lee got the attention of Speedball.
So smooth with it.
For Blake Christian.
I cannot stress how
Playing in the front.
how impressive that is. How difficult that must be.
Second time, Bailey smart to it.
Bailey runs to a foot that time. Blake's up on top. Look at the ability of Speedball. Quickly up to the top turnbuckle. Top rope Tierras.
That hurt the hip.
Heel kick.
Count of 10. He's gone.
He called that the tornado kick, I do believe.
that finishing maneuver where either one it wasn't completed 100%, maybe the shin bone, but whatever it was that connected was enough to take down Blake Christian and score the victory. A very bright future for this young man, Speedball Mike Bailey. Chicago!
Getting a promo afterwards? All right. I wonder if he's going to address Okada.
Beautiful weather here tonight. So Okada, how about you come out here, you bring your Continental Championship, and we make it rain?
Is he shooting the challenge for Roy now?
A prudent decision. We talked about it Wednesday night. Bailey sticking his nose in the Rainmaker's business.
But can you really call it that? Sticking your nose in the Rainmaker's
That's
business?
exactly what I would call
Oh, okay. He's coming up the center. I'm like, wait, where is he at?
Sticking his nose in the business of the World Championship match.
Here is the Continental Champion.
So it kind of snuck up on us, but apparently Okada's been Continental Champion for well over 400 days.
Bailey, I prove it. Bitch!
Me? What?
Look at this.
Jalistica and Rouge? Oh, because this... They're taking out their beef with Kevin Knight on him while Kevin Knight's out doing the best of Super Juniors.
I wonder what this means. Perhaps some kind of allegiance. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't think so. That's Okada
Okada's like, well, this doesn't have anything to do with me.
and again, the assault of Mike Bailey continues.
Oh, my God.
Stepping on his throat, his head. Fans coming up next. We have our
Okada's so offended. What do you mean, cutthroat gesture point at me? Okada, he's so sad, right? Right? Surely he's just mourning the beatdown. That's what I'm thinking, Cam. I'm thinking we're heading to Three-Way City. Three-Way Match City. This match is going to go off. You already know. Alrighty. I shall be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Yes, very much that. Make sure the bells are always on for notifications so you never miss a stream. Although it does seem like we are slowly getting things back to normal here. Now that we've like properly assigned all the New Japan stuff to its own channel, WM Plus, we've been able to sort out the AEW ROH stuff over here. So hopefully everybody's been getting their notifications a little bit better. She really has been, though. Man, they would have this long-ass commercial break. So we have this Chicago Street Fight. Oh yeah, the No More Contenders match as well. Wow, they're gonna show us this commercial again? A utopia, you say? I don't know if that's what the writers are doing. I mean, it is a cool promo package.
Over and over and over and built himself back up over and over and over. I cannot be broken. I am made of something stronger than iron, stronger than steel, stronger than gold that everybody wraps around their waist and they walk around and they put over their shoulder and they hold it up and they take pictures with it because they think that makes them somebody.
What's up, gang? Yo, what's up, Jesse?
Anarchy would be an improvement over this fake, full of shit. Everybody pretending they're somebody they're not. Complete and total anarchy would be a step up. You don't get it. You don't understand. Gabe Kidd, he works for me. Professionals work for me. The difference between a professional and all these amateurs. Professionals hold standards. No matter if it's a steel cage, no matter if it's the baddest man in all of professional wrestling, they get the job done no matter what the odds.
Gabe Kidd in the shot.
They don't give a damn what anybody says, what anybody thinks. We have professionals and we have
Yeah, this has my attention.
Find out exactly who you are. Abandon all hope.
Abandon all hope. Okay. Get this music out of here so fast. Appreciate that question, Eric. Also appreciate you going back and watching the older VODs. But yeah, that's a whole subject to get into on a different show. Or talk about on the Discord or something. Bro's got a I love Big Bill with the backpack.
2 weeks ago, some of the chaos and brutality that has led
Here we go.
matchup. We were there in Atlantic City, but this fight happened all
They're already getting set up.
the learning tree. Big Bill and Bryan Keith trying to prove themselves to Chris Jericho. The gates of agony, ready to fight anyone who stands in their way.
Agreed. He did have some sort of stick there. I don't think it was a kendo stick. I want to say it was a pool cue.
Get ready.
Setting up their plunder, no doubt about that.
It sounds more sinister, but this theme gives me Gorillas of Destiny vibes.
And then, of course, it was last week
Ooh, and I forget about the piano.
sent out by the gates of agony.
You're right. Toa's hair just being all the way down like that. That's a look he should consider keeping more often. We got a barbed wire back. Oh, already?
Agony bringing their own plunder to this fight.
The caution sign.
Light on your feet. If we're
Proceed with caution, Brian.
there's anything to go by, this could go anywhere in the arena.
That is going to turn the sign around and whack it back into shape.
If you want to call it that, items, whatever it is. Big Bill used the trash can. We got referees here. We got one in the ring. We got one outside. Anything goes. They could fight all over the arena. Big Bill lipping around. Meanwhile, the bad apple taking care of Bishop Khan.
Talking about it, Big Bill.
There's the kendo stick. Is that a kendo stick? No, that's a pool cue.
Dare I say
It is indeed a pool cue.
their
Two of them.
place underneath the learning tree of Chris Jericho. Oh wow!
Feels like every single time AEW used in Chicago, they got to get one of these street fights off.
Imposing scene.
Actually, no, I shouldn't. Wait, no. Did a Chicago episode happen after Beach Break 2024? Because Chicago hosted it last year too. So Beach Break. Then it hosted All Out. I don't know if it hosted any other shows in between then.
You might be spilling something you could slip on before too long.
I would agree. A traffic cone.
Brushed out his curls. Yup.
Chicago street fight in AEW history. First, of course, between Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale, last year's All Out.
56 days away. I love that.
Leaving
They make All In seem like such a big deal when they do things like that. Saturday 3 p.m. Eastern is such a great time for it as well. No one's going to sit around all day waiting for that. Now, New Japan, I'm going to need you to not host a show on the 11th. Oh! That was a rough angle to go through that, I almost said chair, table.
Bishop Khan.
If I ever host a show on April 1st, I would sit there and just, I'll call everything wrong, intentionally. Chairs or tables, tables or ladders, etc.
Back to live action here. The Samoan Lion against Big Bill.
Big Bill can take a punch. Look at this. Came right back with a knee lift. This big 7-footer. Former world tag team champion here in AEW.
Hour buffer after all events.
Oh boy.
For what? I thought they were doing like Super Card the previous night.
That's a pull cue.
Right now you're getting it. Oh, you're saying New Japan. Yeah. Hour after all this. Well, no, I'm saying more so like one be the previous night. The way it's broken, he still use it as a weapon. Caught.
Two big men. Yes, sir. Two big egos. This is collision. Never seen two big men.
Me. We're in Chicago. You already know they had to hit us with this chant one time. Yourself is wild. I'd rather take the kendo. The way they full on said kendo sticks aren't enough.
Now back and forth they go. Shoulder tackle. Big Bill up against the ropes. Watch out.
Get more energy. Yo, what's this coil? Is that the ring rope before it gets wrapped?
The cable, you can see where it's been cut. And Big Bill's being choked as he's thrown over the top. And nothing Bryce Remsburg can do but watch.
A vicious brutality that we feared, damn near expected. Leona got caught.
Oh, Brian Keith getting caught.
Chicago Street Fight continues on TNT, streaming on Max.
Welcome to the 100-degree sweat test. Which one of these two?
Oh no, he got a table set up there. Something tells me Brian Keith might be going through that table soon. Through rat. Oh man. This is a night where I seem to have forgotten how my mouth works, y'all. Man. All the choking in this match. The way we're doing the stip tag match before doing the Contenders tag match. I guess the Contenders thing could be seen as a bigger deal. Damn, Brian Keith is just getting his ass whooped. That was rough. Bishop Cod has such an unhinged smile. Like, he feels like the type of person who, if he is smiling at you, you should be scared of. We're stuffing him in the trash can, are we? Damn. I mean, I guess so. Big Bill is so huge. Oh, we got a backpack. 2 nights in Seattle. Okay. Dynamite 300. Ooh, in Ontario. One of them already broke. There. Here we go. He's Big Bill for a reason. You're not wrong. But also, like, it's just... It's one thing to call someone big. It's another thing to really see how big they are. Oh, with the monitor. That sucked. He's still on his feet, though. Pout. Set over the desk. Walking through the fire. Oh. Damn. No effect fully. Just like... I can't even think of a good analogy right now. So it's just something else. A little gap there in between the apron and table. With the momentum behind it, that hurt a little more. But not enough. Oh, and the table didn't break the way they bounced. The way they full on bounced. Holy shit, indeed, dude. That was incredible. So going over the barricade, bro, said, no, I'm out of here. He knows what it's like to be collateral damage. Refuses to experience that again. Going for that double underhook. Trying to hit the pedigree. Bad Apple getting dragged back to the outside. Oh, it's time to use these tables. Oh, you gonna put him through the table? Damn right, I'm gonna put him through the table. Something to that degree. That was great. Hit it. Oh. But Bishop trying to capitalize on the distraction. Although here comes Bryan. Bishop's going to do something. He needs to do it quick. Yeah, that was perfect. Oh. With a bathroom logo on it, it so gives the vibes of... We were on our way to the ring. We saw there was a little break in the wall and just went for it, you know? A little extra weapon. Oh. You want drywall? All the way up. Yo, that's strength. Excellent. Agreed. Great plunder match. You know, the crazy eyes. He's not beating the tall edge allegations. Not with those bug eyes. You know what? Shout out to Bryan Keith getting the crap kicked out of him. Hell yeah. It's Mina now. I just realized I've had everything muted.
Joined by his widow, Misty. Hello, Misty.
Hello.
Glad to have you here, my dear.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Yes, he was the best, greatest man I've ever known in my life, and he, made a special imprint on football and in wrestling. And I was married to him for 24 years, 27 years total, and I'm happy to be here.
It's great to have you here to celebrate his life. And with her, of course, one of the great four horsemen. Let's hear it for Dean Malenko.
Wait, what? Four Horse? He was in the Four Horsemen?
Was a
The more you know.
four-time All-Pro.
I know there was like 12 people in the group overall, but like, damn.
He was a member of the Chicago Bears World Championship team at Super Bowl 20. He was recently inducted last year into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He exemplified the fighting spirit, the determination, and the athleticism of great athletes here in the Chicagoland area. Plus, in this building, he coached the Chicago Slaughter to an undefeated season in arena football right here in this building. What a legacy. In professional wrestling, Steve Mongo McMichael became a four horseman. He started out as an announcer right here on TNT.
Did he really?
Went on to become a great professional wrestler, was the United States heavyweight champion. And because May is ALS Awareness Month, in memory of Mongo, AEW Together is partnering with the Les Turner ALS Foundation, whose mission is to provide
That's awesome.
comprehensive care and support to people living with ALS. Scan the QR code on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll
please
match.
stand
Hey there, Hippo.
and welcome
We got number one contenders match for the World Tag Team titles.
world champion,
And we also got Powerhouse Hobbs versus Wheeler Yuta in the main event.
the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
This guy. Yes, hello, Hip. How's your Saturday been treating you? Hope your weekend's been good. How dare you walk through the babyface tunnel? But all the same, this is something I'm willing to let be because this is about paying homage.
Well, champ, you and I have stood together, me holding the microphone for many, many, many years. Tonight is very, very special, a very emotional night for all of us.
It is, and first of all, I want to say that Chicago is one
Tried
of the
today, but
greatest
they wouldn't
wrestling
budge on the
towns in
price. And
world.
also, I walked. Painful, but you got to stand your ground because they
The phrase once
are
said,
so
"The
ready.
best man
What was that guy's shirt say? Whoa!
Steve McMichael is
I'm just gonna
the
move on
more
from that.
man
That was a wild
than
shirt.
anyone I've ever known in
Test
my
road
life.
shirt today, but yeah,
He fought this disease
do
for
what you got to do. Yeah, maybe come back a little bit later.
6 years,
Maybe if you're lucky, you can get a different dealer.
unable to move. That massive 280-pound man finally made it to the Hall of Fame, and now he's in heaven. God bless him, and thank you all for celebrating this time. Misty, I cannot say enough about Misty. She never left his side. She learned how to be a nurse. 6 years of this guy. There you go. Thank you. That's it. Thank you so much for participating in this, and thank you all for coming out.
And thank you, Ric Flair, for being here with us tonight. AEW Together is partnering with the Les Turner ALS Foundation, whose mission is to provide comprehensive care and support for
This is
people
awesome.
living with ALS to competently navigate the disease, as well as research for the prevention, treatment, and cure of ALS. Fight together for a cure by scanning the QR code on your screen.
Yeah, the commercial break. We go. No, I can always appreciate how far out of their way AEW is willing to go to pay tribute to the fallen. Yeah, I remember seeing shortly after they announced that they were going to do a segment like this that he was going to be involved with it, but like they just kind of kept quiet about it because I guess they didn't want to make it be about Flair, you know? We should get a very good TV rating. Tony Khan has true class. Mostly agree on that, Higurashi. Mainly because I'm not too concerned with what their TV rating is or anything. Of course, high is good for them always, but I don't think they're at a point where they're going to be, at risk, and therefore it's not something I'm too concerned about. But setting that aside, this is true class. To pay homage to those fallen in this industry, no matter how little they had to do with AEW, because it's not about AEW, it's about professional wrestling. They could have just done the 10 bell salute and been on their way with it, but they chose to make it an entire segment. Fly out the wife, bring out Flair, make it an occasion. That's cool. Yes. Rest in peace, Mongo. These commercials are interesting. So, y'all, real talk, who do we think wins this tag match? Because I think I don't think it's so set in stone one way or the other, you know? I feel like it's easy to go with Sons of Texas because there's definitely the more star power on that team. But they got so much going on for them already, and I don't see what having them face Hurt Syndicate does versus Crew, who kind of has some loose ties to the Hurt Syndicate through line. Through both Top Flight and Bobby Lashley, Leo Rush. I'm really tattooed when I walk into the dealership. Really, everyone in there was turned and looked at me. It was so damn awkward. Yeah, I hear you, and that's the consequence. Because, like, obviously, you know it's naturally going to grab more eyes, but that doesn't mean like it's the that doesn't mean it's like whatever, you know. It's still awkward when you have 20 people or whatever just looking your way, just because you choose to get inked up. Damn. I wonder if that's why they wouldn't budge on the price. I wonder if they typecast you. You like that? Ooh, really? I figured with the... is this like an extended trailer or something like that? I know what I'll do instead. I'll mute on that end. Yeah, I'm not trying to listen to all that. Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe they thought I couldn't afford the show. Right? Like, you knew what you're getting into. I imagine you did your research. Is the show finished? I thought it got 30 minutes more. It does. I'm thinking they're just I think this is just an extended, an extended commercial. Yeah, here there, Tony. How it goes? I don't think the show is over. But it did feel, this does feel like a full-on trailer or like first 2 minutes free kind of thing. Being used in the middle of a commercial block. Probably paid a lot of money for it because they wanted us, the pro wrestling fans, to see it, thinking it would probably appeal to some of us. Is it? It'd be kind of wild if the show just ended. Feels like a whole movie. Don't think it's a show. No, that's a mistake. It feels like a whole intro segmented stuff. But that'd be kind of nuts if the show just ended. But yeah, I do think it's a marketing tactic. Get you sucked in like that. Now you're fully watching it. Because we did have 2 more matches, and it's not like they in any way indicated it was the end of the show. It could be a heavy TNT botch, though. Seeing this as a movie. That's bizarre. No, those matches still need to happen. Running off social media. That's hilarious. Just got bored. Pretty sure that was a mistake. Yeah, this is weird. I'm running over to AEW to see what's going on here. We was watching Collision and apparently TNT. Yeah, what? This is kind of mind-blowing. Fiasco Boiler Show. That's... How does that make sense? Yeah, I'm checking on TNT. I'm looking around. I'm here. No, because they didn't say anything like that. That was gonna happen. I'm so confused right now. This is so weird. You're like full into a movie. I'm so perplexed. We're it doesn't seem like there's anything going on here either. Like I can't find anything on social media saying it's the case here. I'm gonna head over to Blue Sky. Shit, Moxley in production. No idea. Max is showing it ended. Really? Max is saying the show ended. What? No, it's not a live show, Dirty. It is sorry, it's a hippo. It was recorded after Dynamite on Wednesday, which is weird. This is so bizarre. What happened? Yeah, I'm just looking around trying to experience it somewhere. Not even New York. Some Texas First Cry in the house is yet to air. Yeah. Just cut to Black Adam. What is this? What the? Yep. Ooh. That's so nuts. Yeah, this is feeling like it's a station mistake, but how? Like how do you make this mistake? How do you think a show that is always 2 hours ends at the 90-minute mark? This is so bizarre. I'm so perplexed. I'm trying to wait for it to come back on. I get a feeling that Triller is going to air it, but the thing is, they started their show an hour early, so that means it's going to be like an hour before they're at the part where we were at. This is so weird. Yeah, it's definitely reading like this was a cut like right away. Like they just decided on this in the moment. And of course, there's people talking crap about the situation. Running back over to AEW's. Max did get cut. Yeah, Max's feed apparently got shut off. AEW hasn't tweeted anything new. Gonna go see if AEW on TNT. My goodness. This is perplexing. I've never seen something like this happen. Yeah, a lot of X is going. Yeah, X is popping off. Tony Khan has said nothing yet. Yeah, it's looking like. See, that's the thing is like I don't want to call it off and then, bam! Already the show's back on 5 minutes later, but I don't think that's happening. Poor guy's gonna come on. This is damning. Probably end up having to put it on YouTube. Yeah. Oof. This is an unfortunate situation, y'all, but I do think it's looking like we're going to have to call it here. There's no indication that this situation's going to get sorted out in the immediate future. Like said, it'll probably have to be put up on YouTube or something. Watch party, whatever this movie is. No, definitely not. Oh, good. There is other wrestling going on right now, though. I did notice that GCW, what was it, Big Time is happening. Damn, this is such a bummer, y'all. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously, it has nothing. It's no way in my control. This is a bummer. Yeah. Appreciate everybody hanging out up until this point. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out, spending your Saturday night with us. We're doing New Japan about 6 hours, so if y'all are up, then do check it out wherever you might be. But yeah, otherwise, next time we're going live on this channel will be for the rewinds, and then following night for Dynamite. So I'll see y'all then. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling. Peace.